Hey everyone, just a quick page through of issue number 12 for Combat Patrol. So, front and center of the actual issue, nice artwork there for a squad of Terminators, which conveniently enough is pretty much going to be the theme of this issue, with a part 1 of 2 of a Terminator squad, with the other part being in issue number 13. Quick look at the actual contents. So the build will be obviously for the Terminator squad. There'll be some Space Marine lore there between tactical and assault doctrines, and then from a play side of things it will cover the battle shock test rules, and then a scenario for hold or die. So how to build the Terminators, starting with the actual sergeant himself, followed by the rest of the actual Terminator squad. Now it's all snap fit, so obviously won't need glue, should be pretty straightforward, but for those who have done snap fit models already, we'll probably do a little bit of tweaking, which will probably involve cutting off pegs and probably gluing. But that's okay. First part of the lore, tactical doctrine. So I won't go over that, but it also goes over just some of the various bolt-based weapons that Space Marines have. And then another part of lore regarding the assault doctrine. And then goes through some of these melee-based type weapons, chainsword, power fist, power sword, and then your pistols as well. Battle shock test. Now I won't spend too much time on this, mainly because at the point of recording, 11th edition, it's probably about 3 weeks away. So obviously there was information regarding that. And then scenario number 8, hold or die. So a good amount of the Tyranid units will be there, as well as some of the Space Marine units. I feel like there's a Marine unit that's missing here, but it doesn't really matter. The Terminators, obviously, and pretty much the scenario will just go through that. So the Space Marines will get turn 1, followed by Tyranid turn 1. So obviously starting to plow through things. Space Marine turn 2, starting to not look so good for the Marines. And we also get to go into Tyranid turn 2, which is looking less great for the Marines. Typical victory conditions, usual splash page of Combat Patrol, and then on the very back of the issue, preview for issue 13, which will be the rest of the Terminator squad. Issue 14 will be 2 paints when the time comes. So that was the actual issue itself. And then obviously one of the Terminator runners, Sprues. So that'll be that. The other sprue to make the full squad will be in issue number 13. So definitely not too bad. Good amount of parts there. But as I said, it's obviously going to be snap fit. So there you go. Combat Patrol, issue number 12.